Hey guys, DCAV13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. So the day I'm recording this, it's actually the day the Fate Excel Zero rerun starts. I figured instead of jumping right into that, I kind of want to finish Babylonia first, because I have like 2 weeks to do it, and I don't think it'll take me that long to get everything I need. But yeah, also something I forgot to show off too when a couple episodes ago. But for the 10 summon tickets I got from the download campaign, I decided to do 5 tickets on the 11 million download banner, and then I threw 5 tickets and some quartz at the Excel Zero banner, because I was hoping to get a Saber Diarmoid from that. That didn't happen though. What ended up happening was for some reason on the 5th ticket on each banner, I got a 5-star servant. So I wound up getting Iskandar from the Excel Zero order banner. I mean, not who I was going for, but you know, I'll take the 5-star. That's great. And then from the 11 million downloads banner, I got Archtoria. So you know, well, that's more 5-stars for me to level up, I guess. Oh boy, I don't know what the fuck that luck was. No, it's funny because on my personal account as well, I wanted to throw some tickets at the Excel Zero order banner as well, hoping maybe I'll get Saber Diarmuid, but I don't want to dig into my quartz because I'm saving for Seatonai on my personal account. 2 tickets. I got Iskandar on my personal account too. And I already got him from the guaranteed gacha from New Year's. No, not from New Year's, from 3rd anniversary. So yeah, now I have him NP2. Boy. My luck works in very weird ways. And it's always like, when you want to get the 4-star, the 5-star shows up. When you want the 5-star, the 4-star shows up. Like, you can't win. Anyway. Let's move on to Section 13, Prophecy of the Heavens. Archers for this one, so let me throw Emiya in here, swap out Hichikata for Waiver, give him 20-30, I'll just put Orion in there, that should be alright. Actually, let me go back to True Ether. Gotta keep leveling this one up. Alright, let's discuss our situation.
That is unnecessary, no. The goddess Quetzalcoatl has joined the party. That's all that matters, yes. Of course, they'll figure out the details later, so there's no need for an explanation, Romani. Are you getting enough nutrition? Enough sleep? You look like you're about to collapse from the inside out. Are you alright? I'll be happy to give you a hug. Oh, that's impossible, no? Sorry for getting your hopes up. Until this singularity is restored, race shifting is impossible. And even if it is restored, my spirit origin wasn't summoned by Chaldea, so I can't go to visit you, no?
Yes, that's more or less correct, Quetzalcoatl. I'm glad you understand.
Well, I guess we can't do anything about that, no? It's really a shame, but I believe my fate with John.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that weird pause.
And you, the girl who blocked my patata, you were so cool, yes. I love cool girls, yes. Tell me your name. Please don't grab my sides and lift me up. Please let me down, Quetzalcoatl. My name is Mash Kirlight. What a wonderful name, yes. I'm Quetzalcoatl. If it's too long, you can call me Kotal if you want, yes.
I don't think that's a good idea. Kotal just means snake.
Huh? That girl over there. Is she?
Silence is golden, you feathered snake. Her situation is the gloomiest of all of us.
So it seems. I guess I'll act like the eldest then. Hello, Ishtar. Is this the first time we've met? Of course it is. Well, we were shooting at each other a second ago. No, we're friends now. Friends! You're so cold, Ishtar. You should laugh more. Be bright like the sun. Nobody asked you. It's inelegant to shine brightly all the time. I shine brighter than anyone, but my blessings are only available to a chosen few. That's how the goddess of beauty should be. I don't just sparkle all the time like you. So you're shy in spite of your divine aspects, yes. Is that just who you are, or is it the influence of your vessel? Anyway, this is the only time in your life as a goddess that you're likely to be humble, isn't it? Congratulations on your good luck. You met a good master, yes? Stop patronizing me. You're the one who's been poisoned by human culture. What the heck is this lucha libre stuff anyway? What you're doing is like using a space shuttle in a go-kart race. You need to realize that, for those trying to race seriously, you're a bigger nuisance than the incineration of humanity. En serio? Wow, the space shuttle sounds like a really strong flying move, yes. That wasn't a compliment. This goddess is all messed up. The wrestling virus has infected her brain. They get along so well. What? No! You take that back! No, maybe that's right. After all, they're both goddesses that rule Venus. Ishtar is the goddess of the morning star Venus. And Quetzalcoatl is often depicted as the god of destruction, I'm not even going to try that, who is the personification of the morning star in Aztec myth. In other words, they're both related to Venus. Maybe the reason Quetzalcoatl is a goddess this time is that her aspect as Venus, beauty, has been emphasized. So it seems. The fact that she put the sunstone in her temple seems to mean that she has no intention of using it herself. That plumed snake intends on shining as a goddess with nothing but her own body. See, the sunstone is dangerous and hot, yes. The only thing you're allowed to use outside the ring is folding chairs, yes. And... the one who stands out the most here is that mage. Hello, Dweller of Dreams. Was it you who made the cradle? Yes, wise Quetzalcoatl, goddess of wisdom, sower of the seeds of civilization. I can see where you got those titles. What's with all those titles anyway? You must have been busy back in the day. There was nobody else who could do it. After a few generations, those more suited than me took over. Anyway, that finishes my introduction to everyone. Let's get to the main topic. About the axe of Marduk sitting there behind my temple. Ah, how can you blatantly ignore me like that? I'm pretty sure a goddess shouldn't behave that way. Okay, I hear the voices of fairies, yes. I guess there were a lot of them in these ancient eras. I hear something but do not see it. You humans call it the voice of the fairies. So let's just ignore it. I can't see anything and neither can you, yes? Yes? Are you the devil? I'm here. Pay attention to me. Enough with those gestures and pretending that no one's here. Adios, adios. Making gestures as if to say nobody's here, I can't see anyone. You're so mean. I've worked so hard for you ever since we met in the jungle, and this is how you treat me? What is your problem, cuckoo? When I slack off, you try to kill me. When I boycott work, you try to kill me. And when I'm playing around, you try to kill me. Do you not like me? I hate you, yes. Jaguars must die, yes. Such harsh words. It's hard to believe they're coming from Quetzalcoatl. Well, it actually isn't much of a surprise. Jaguar warrior is a divine spirit who is worshipped by Mesoamerican civilizations, such as the Olmecs and the Aztecs. The jaguar is a symbol of battle and death. Jaguar warrior is said to be related to one aspect of Tezcatlipoca, one of the highest deities that frequently appears in Mesoamerican mythology. And this Tezcatlipoca is a rival to Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is the epitome of good, whereas Tezcatlipoca is the epitome of evil. In the myths, Quetzalcoatl is even killed by Tezcatlipoca. This resulted in the fall of civilization that Quetzalcoatl had lovingly raised. So Jaguar Warrior was real. Of course I'm real. What did you people think I was? Perhaps some kind of jungle hallucination was my thought. I hear Mexico has some pretty good cacti. You thought I was the spirit of peyote? So as you can see, I'm a poor jaguar spirit who was cruelly abused by Cuckoo. Even when I got the sacrifices, I couldn't eat their hearts, and she got serious mad too. Of course, I won't allow sacrifices to take place in my sight. I only accept them when I take a new host. I don't need any other sacrificial rituals. Unlike Tezcatlipoca, I don't look forward to the sacrificial rituals. You see, that's why all the warriors that were sacrifices are still alive. They're all doing the training that Cuckoo set for them, all over Eridu. She said first you're going to learn to take a hit, and force them into horrifyingly difficult training. Shivering. Those poor soldiers. That's a fate worse than death. I think. Cuckoo's such a sadist. You want to join them? Learn Lucha? I'll start by breaking your limbs and hurling you into the sea. She says it with a smile too. John, don't be tricked by— Ah!
Well, there she goes.
Back to the topic at hand. Wasn't your goal to get the Axe of Marduk more than it was to get rid of me?
Yes, that's right. We need the destructive power of that axe to defeat Gorgon. That's why we came here. But what do we do? Nobody told me the axe was so big. We're not strong enough to carry it.
I thought so. It weighs the same as all of Eredu. But I know another way to carry it. We can make a rope with jungle vines and have my winged serpents carry it to Uruk. I'll have 3 teams of 300 of them take turns carrying it. It'll take 3 days. Is that enough time?
Of course, that would be great. You work on a whole different scale, Quetzalcoatl. You're way more useful than Merlin. Hey, I'm a thinker, not a worker. Don't compare me to a war god. But it's true that Quetzalcoatl is useful. Let's keep on relying on her. Though it bothers me to make a lady do all the work.
There's no need to worry about that, no. Because there's something I want you to do before I get the winged serpents ready. Okay, look at all those groundskeepers standing around the axe, yes?
Oh, great. It's a bunch of Spriggans! Yay.
See, a defense system left behind by the Mesopotamian gods. They've got an attack bonus against divinities too, so that none of the gods can misuse it. It'll be a bit hard for me and Ishtar to deal with them, so you can take care of it.
Oh my. I guess it was too early to assume going home was going to be a cakewalk. Very well, let's do it, John. Don't worry, it's nothing compared to what Quetzalcoatl has to do. Just be careful when you select your party members.
That's right, make sure you think carefully before you start the fight, Master.
You guys say after I've already picked my party members. But yeah, these guys do bonus damage against divine type divine type servants, so don't bring any gods or goddesses. Or people with divine blood. But yeah, my team should be alright. They don't take any bonus from divine. Or anti-divine, anyway. Looks like I'm just fighting a normal Spriggan. Which I still don't like. Cool.
King.
Alright, one more turn should do it. Great. Jesus fucking Christ.
King.
I'm gonna save Archer Shinjuku for the last wave.
ジャックだクイ
In
ーン
charge of Emius and have him use unlimited blade works on these guys.
放て
Can you please stop doing that to Waver?
ではいただくとしよう癖が悪くない
Alright, so let's go.
魔力を回せ決めに行くぞセンティーダ
Oh, she's in returning formation on the next wave. I mean, provided Waver lives.
Unlimited blade walks
Alright, yeah, this is gonna take out these two.
もらったぞ
Alright, Luchador.
光栄だね物理ではクイーンこれぞ大軍師の究極陣地
Alright, got the stun at least, so that's one free turn. Like defense down with Archer's Noble
神
Phantasm.
明封鎖疑似宝具展開お仕置きの時間だね
Alright, that's good damage.
素晴らしい世界は破滅に満ちている
Ooh, really nice crit too.
攻めるいいだ無駄だはっ
Yeah.
ジャックだ
Might as well do a guaranteed finish.
一斉奏者 最上に近い勝利
Alright,
戦う
Spirit
前に
Root.
勝つくらいで負ける
Oh, that's a lot of classes. Yeah, Lancer would be smart. Sure. It's good. I already have a caster too. So, let me throw Berserker in there. I'll just toss Karna in. And what will I give Karna? Yeah, Victor of the Moon.
Well done. Now just leave the next 3 days and 3 nights to my babies, yes. I contacted King Gilgamesh as well. I told him we could deliver the goods a day before Gorgon's attack. Then let's return to Uruk. It's a 2-day trip from Eredu, so we do have some leeway, but... in that case, can we spare just a little time? Since we're in Eridu, you just have to see the finest cylinder seals Eridu has to offer.
Cylinder seals?
This is the center of Eridu, where royal authority was granted. It is a bit odd I'd introduce you to this place, being a foreign deity.
Royal authority's proof of kingship, as granted by the gods.
Just think of it as being akin to a contract or a covenant.
In Mesopotamia, the gods decide who will be king. One is chosen from among the rulers of the land. As for the cylinder seals, they're those big pillars. The seals are, as the name suggests, like one's personal seal. John, perhaps you use stamp-like personal seals back home? You know, a drawing carved on a block, which you then press onto ink so you can make many copies of it onto paper. Well, in Uruk, 5,000 years before your time, that type of seal was already a part of daily life. Of course, they weren't used as signatures. They were for magical ceremonies. They had tails carved into them, were dipped in mud, and were rolled onto things. Tools for the mass production of stories, if you will. It seems the cylinder seals here are the biggest and the oldest ones of all. Let's see. You won't be able to read it like this, so let me transcribe it onto the air. A city and a dragon. Quite a story we have here. When a ring of light appears in the heavens, the land of Mesopotamia shall be returned to its origin. It's a seer that predicted our current situation.
The city it refers to is Uruk, and the giant dragon is the goddess Tiamat, referring to Gorgon? I exercise my right, in other words, my God-given right to remain silent. I reserve the right to withhold comment as well, yes. To be frank, woof! Hush, furry ball. This is only a sightseeing spot. It holds no special meaning. Really? But the fact that it's a sightseeing spot...
Yes, Eredu is the city of the same size of Uruk. To the people of Mesopotamia, the contents of the seal may be well known. The people of Uruk were afraid of Tiamat because they already knew of the prophecy on the seal.
I suppose so. And that Goldie established the demonic front, knowing the content on the seal. Well, I'm not one to talk since I was a part of the Three Goddess Alliance, but the people of Uruk don't know when to quit. But as a result, this land managed to stave off ruin for half a year, and a master named John made it in time. And now it is my turn to reward those efforts. I'm a flighty goddess, but I will do everything in my power to help you.
Well, it'll be a pain if you change sides again so easily, but you are welcome as an ally. And I get why you wanted to show this to John. It seems you really are a goddess who watches over human growth. Without being overprotective, you're more of a reliable older sister than mother.
You're embarrassing me. Actually, they did call me Big Sis, yes. Nyahaha, I'm the older sister type too. Count me in. Wait a second, I just realized, isn't this totally like a harem girl situation? 3 goddesses, a little girl, and a kohai. That's a really high percentage of girls. I wouldn't be surprised if a passionate youth event starts up one of these days. Ah, Jaguar, you're leaving the group. I'm appointing you supervisor of the axe-bearing winged serpents. Huh? Oh, come on, you just demoted me to the B team. I want to be next to John where the main action is. Are you going to make me repeat myself?
Translation, should I make you a carpet or mount your head on the wall?
Okay, the winged serpents will be a good pause. I'll be sure they get to Uruk in 3 days.
Man, Cats is great.
And so Jaguar Warrior has left our party. Quetzalcoatl has good judgment. I know, right? When you're on the road, the fewer rivals, the better. Oh yes, Ishtar, you can fly too, so there's no need for you to come with us to the jungle, is there? You should probably leave this to Anna and me and return to Uruk ahead of us. No, I'm coming with you. As if I could leave a goddess alone when she obviously has an ulterior motive. Right, Mash? You're on my side, aren't you? I'm not on anyone's side, but I just hope the road back is a safe one.
Contrary to what Jaguar Warrior said before, this is no harem. It's more like a gambling den. Well, last time it was all dudes.
Maybe it's just the universe balancing itself out. Truly, after 7 searches, this kind of thing was bound to happen. This is what makes journeys so much fun. In any event, it's a good thing that the final search is a colorful one. I'm certain demonic beasts will attack a few times before you can reach Ur, but they'd be no match for you now. Enjoy yourself on the way back. Just don't let your guard down.
Alright, demonic beasts. Alright, move shoes.
ライトを当てなさい。
ああ、黙ってろ。あれ。
避けちゃダメ。
I should probably just...
任せて。それ。
Oh. Damn it, Liz. Damn it, Hijikata. Alright.
任せて。
問題ない。
いいじゃない。避けちゃダメ。
遅い。
避けちゃダメ。
Ooh. I think that's what, 2 poisonous needles? Yeah.
念には悪くない。問題、ああ、問題ない。小手調べといくか。武器の真の英雄は目で殺す。
Ah, so close.
問題ない。
任せて。
I'll use Liz's Noble Phantasm now.
恋のビート、ドラゴンスケール。私の歌声、聞きたいのね。
オーセロと承知した。
I think the last two is gonna be archers.
サーバント界最大のヒットナンバーを聞かせてあげる。フィナーレよ。バートリ LJ ベト。
なんだ。
Man, that was pretty lackluster. Well, I mean, at least we got buff success chance down on them all. That's
オー
nice.
セロと
オッケー。
罠だ。
それ。
Really?
Hm, つまオーセロと計略だ。罠だ。罠だ。な、簡単すぎる。
Alright, someone's probably gonna end up
ラ
dying.
ッキュー。 任せて。
お、罠だ。
それ。
計略だ。
Oh, okay, good thing we got this back up. That should help a little bit.
問題ない。
いいじゃない。
ブラフマーストライ
Ooh.
それ。
Oh. Oh, thank God for those crits. Oh, it's just a gazer.
物理で殴るだけ。承知した。
This should, I mean, probably won't do too much damage because it's an AoE, but, you know, should do something. Yeah, not that much, but something. Alright, yeah, that crit definitely helped. Alright, great. That helps. 65k on the crit, not bad. Oh, come on, no drop. No bloodstone, no tear stones of blood. Makes me sad. Is it that time already?
You've got some good instincts. However, I do question your character for talking to someone without looking at them. Or does it mean you've become sensitive to my presence? If that's it, I wouldn't mind. That just means it's been worth teaching you proper manners when dealing with goddesses every night. Night mode from the get-go today, huh? What is it? That's exactly what I'm telling you not to do. You don't stare at someone's face in silence whether she's a goddess or not. You need to say witty things or whisper sweet nothings. Never mind. Tonight I came to praise you. It looks like you've befriended another new goddess. Well done. I applaud you. It really is impressive. But for some reason I'm miffed. Let me pinch your cheek a bit. Ow. That made me feel better. What a strange effect. I'm going to record it best. When John becomes friendly with another goddess, inflicting physical pain will dispel my depression. Anyway, you know, despite her appearance, Quetzalcoatl is the strongest in the Three Goddess Alliance. If she went all out, she could even defeat Gorgon, who has been gaining strength as she slaughters humans. But even after leaving the Alliance, the law of the Alliance still binds us. Because fellow goddesses can't attack each other, the question of who's stronger is meaningless.
So in the end, we have to defeat them ourselves.
Yes, that's why you can never let your guard down. Quetzalcoatl's not that useful, so... John? Say, you're looking mighty pale. Have you come down with something? Let me feel your forehead. Yikes, you're burning up! I've never felt a forehead so hot before. The jungle? Is it because of the jungle? Is there some unknown infectious disease going around? Earth really is unclean. Dirty, filthy.
I'm just tired.
Really? Just how tired are you? You haven't had any decent rest in a whole month. You're taking the term hard work to the extreme. Even hard labor in Kerr only lasts for 3 days.
Maybe it's a little tougher than usual this time.
I didn't know. You are investigating the singularities, after all. I suppose that is a difficult battle for you humans. Alright, then I'll take the rest of your watch. You go lie down over there. I'll guard the entire area. I swear by the name of Irkala, no enemy shall come near. So sleep and be at ease. Of course, you can also tell me stories about the singularities you've encountered so far. The night is long. I promise I won't get bored. I'll be a good listener.
Long ago in Okeanos, a rotten pirate named Blackbeard.
A pyramid from the sky! What a foolish heroic spirit. I know the type. Just as stupid as King Gilgamesh. That Nitocris sounds likable. A heroic spirit who treats ghosts well is a heroic spirit who appreciates the good things in life. But skull-faced heroic spirits kinda turn me off. Wearing bones on their flesh just sounds painful.
I ended up telling you all about all 6 of them.
I'm sorry, I ended up tiring you even more. But I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing your experiences with me.
You enjoyed it?
Yes, I'm sure it was a tough, merciless experience for you. But all that, it's like the sort of thrilling adventure I always dreamt of. And more than anything, each one of those singularities ended happily. You're not the only one who worked hard. The humans in each period you visited never gave up, no matter how rough it got. They gritted their teeth and rose up. Yes, just what I expect of humans. Nature, fate, the gods, and even evil itself within humanity. Only humans can bring down all that nonsense. They are the epitome of unlimited potential, so it is appropriate that I protect them.
You like adventure?
Well, yes. I like them. I want to protect humans as well as have an adventure like that. But I don't have that kind of freedom. Looks like the morning sun is about to rise. We'd better get some sleep. We're going back to Uruk soon, right? The area around Uruk is overrun with Gorgon's demonic beasts, but I'm sure they won't be any problem for you. Although I can't vouch for what's going on within Uruk's walls. Well, that ends our nightly chat. You're a frail human, so get your rest now.
Four days left. Rider, Assassin, and Berserker. Where the fuck am I seeing a Berserker? No, I'm just retarded, don't mind me. I think I'd rather bring a saber to this than a caster. That should be alright. Oh, it's right into battle. I should have used both of Sigurd's cards and then done Hijikata's. Ooh, hey, here we go.
能力使用、竜の騎士、スキルことなし。了解、承諾した。し、沈め。
Oh, come on, I didn't crit on the 90? That hurts. Fucking defense ups, I don't like those.
行くか。ああ、おう。あれ。
Alright, good. The crit health. I'll do Smagalo.
これだね。
Maybe I should have brought a caster.
ああ
キル。
せりゃ 俺は死なん
Yeah, what I fucking expect.
ちょっとおうはっ
Fucking, can you stop doing that to my berserkers?
見破きにするがよい。気に食わぬ。本気で言うか。ほう、しかり。しかり。ほ
おう
う。
沈め
Fuck! Alright, well, Sigurd's probably gonna die. Fucking poison and the, and the fucking burn. Those are gonna hurt. Oh, and it has evade. Yeah, I gotta pop the fucking gut.
識別確認発動
Man, what a load of fucking
Okay.
shit.
無駄だせい承諾した
すぐね、行くよ。
Alright, Nugalo.
ヨヤに飲んだ。これだね。
では展開準備了解
殺しちゃおう。
Alright. I don't think Jack's actually gonna do any bonus damage. I don't think these Magalos are,
太陽の負けよ死んで明かりを巻き起こせベルベルクグラム
子よりは地獄。私たちは炎、雨、力、殺戮をここに。マリア・ダリスター。
Oh no, it did. I guess they are female. Huh, or at least this one is. Interesting.
バラバラになっちゃった。
Alright, well, back in Uruk now.
Vaya, the world that blew to smithereens is properly restored, yes. Uruk's people are amazing, yes. Of course. They're all hard workers. The only one with permanent behavioral issues is Goldie. Well, even he'll bow his head to this. I never imagined Quetzalcoatl would join our forces. You really are the goddess of victory, Ishtar. Yep, that's what I'll say.
I bet you he won't. Yes, Ishtar, that seems likely. King Gilgamesh only planned on defeating Quetzalcoatl. I don't think even he could have predicted John's actions. What's wrong, Anna?
The gatekeeper isn't there. I don't smell blood, but I have a bad feeling about this. John, something's bothering me, so I'm gonna go ahead on my own. After I check and see that everything's alright, I'll head straight to the Chaldean embassy. Indeed, it feels like the life has been drained from the entire city. I don't hear any construction work going on like before. Let's hurry into the city, Master. We should assume something's happened.
Nobody's walking around in the streets. Stores are closed too. What's going on? Lord Merlin, you've returned! Oh, but you have returned too late. Oh, you. Just the face I wanted to see. What on earth happened here? And what do you mean by too late? Lord Merlin, and you, Lord John of Chaldea. Please calm down and listen. King Gilgamesh has passed away. They are currently holding his funeral at the ziggurat. That's not good. What?
There's really a funeral! Siduri, what's the meaning of this? Oh, everyone. You've returned. But you're too late. King Gilgamesh is...
What in the world happened? That's right, there's no way King Gilgamesh could die. He's a man who saw the future and voluntarily became a mage. He must have had proper precautions against assassinations. He promised me that he'd concentrate on giving orders from the throne to prevent dying on the battlefield. Who could kill him? And how? Merlin's really pissed.
How the king died, you ask? Well...
I can't believe this. Oh, how terrifying. I never imagined it would be this sharp.
King Gilgamesh? You're trembling. Are you not feeling well?
That's not it, fool! The blueprint for the Fangs of Napishtim is finally complete. Look here and feast your eyes on its magnificence. This is prized work. Take it to the armory. We have no time. Build it directly on site. Not in Uruk. Tell them to complete it within 2 days.
Yeah. So it was your usual kingly extreme emotional outburst. I see. This is... External pressure automatically builds the frame, which, according to your plans, transforms this much within 10 seconds. Truly the work of a genius. My king, perhaps you should consider becoming an architect.
Don't tempt me. I'd seriously consider it. A king should be versed in architecture if he truly hopes to hopes to be a truly well-rounded ruler. By the way, it's an interlocking wooden frame, and the pressure comes from oil. It all rises up as if a wave is pushing into the air. As it is similar to chugging down a stein of ale, I call it Chug-a-Lug style. What do you think?
Genius, my king. You should get a patent for it as well. This is our secret weapon to defeat Gorgon in the battle to come. Let us send materials to Nippur in advance.
Idiot, it's the reverse. It goes from here to here and place them in this manner.
Eh? Why would you place it there? What about defeating Gorgon?
Confronting that goddess is John's job. It's not a place for me to interfere. Ugh.
My king? Perhaps you really are not feeling well.
Perhaps. It's only a slight dizziness, but I may have overworked these past few days. If my magical energy fails, the barrier will be weaker. One can't rule out an attack by the demonic beasts. Merlin should be back tomorrow. Now, until then... Pardon me, Your Majesty. A messenger from the Northern Wall is here to see you. Pardon me, Your Majesty. We've received a petition from the Eastern Market. Pardon me, Your Majesty. We have a complaint from the brothel. Pardon me, Your Majesty. A request from the Priestess Academy has been delivered. Pardon me, Your Majesty. Regarding today's ceremonies, the Sacred Temple has... Come now, line up single file and I'll deal with you one by one. Sidori, go run over to the armory. Things have settled down for now. Looks like I can finally take a small break. Why is it so hectic? They'll work me to death before we face the goddesses. The throne is here to show authority, not to rest. But now I have no choice. I assume Sidori will return in 5 minutes. Till then, just for a moment. I must have fallen asleep. Every second is so precious. Sidori, how long have I been asleep? 1 minute? 5 minutes? I seem to have awoken from my nap in the depths of Kur. This is no time for jokes! I really am dead here! Well, you fell asleep and died.
And that's how it went. I returned to see the king on his throne in eternal slumber.
He died from overwork? No, that just cannot be. This is very relevant to my interests. I could die just like this. This is the King Gilgamesh. If it were so easily to kill him, he would have died dozens of times by now. You're right. I lost my cool in the heat of the moment. Thinking back, it felt strange in Uruk when we left as well. Lady Sidori, after we headed to did something strange happen here in the city? Let's see. The assaulted demonic beasts have calmed down, but we had many reports of deaths from weakness within Uruk. I didn't think much of it because of the king's funeral, but it is indeed abnormal. Can this be unnatural, you mean to say? Yes, King Gilgamesh didn't work himself to death. Someone killed him. Which means the Three Goddess Alliance must be responsible. I don't think anyone else is capable of killing the king. That is true, but can Gorgon really kill so indirectly? Quetzalcoatl is all about physical combat. Yes, within the Three Goddess Alliance, there is no goddess that can perform such an assassination. Huh? What are you guys talking about? Hold on, Mash. John. Ishtar isn't in the Three Goddess Alliance. She kept getting in our way, didn't she? Oh, now that you mention it, you're right. She was killing Gorgon's demonic beasts, which would be against the Three Goddess Alliance rules. But if so, who is the third goddess? Who, you ask? It's Ereshkigal. You didn't know that until now? She's a god indigenous to this land, yes. Queen of Kur, ruler of death and phantoms. What did you say? Ereshkigal is here? Why? So not even Ishtar knew the true name of the third goddess. But how? The only Sumerian deity left in this era should be Ishtar. All is well in the underworld. Oh, I see. I get it. So that's the trick. Ereshkigal's resurrection and Ishtar not noticing it. How very, very odd, don't you think? Hey, don't be a smartass, Merlin. If you know something, let's hear it. Alright. In the Sumerian myths, Ishtar, the Queen of Heaven, and Ereshkigal, the Queen of Kur, like cats and dogs. Ishtar headed to the underworld for no reason and was stripped of her divinity by the 7 underworld gates. And there she was even murdered by Ereshkigal. Isn't that right, Ishtar? That's right. Got a problem? Those 7 cursed gates. Ugh. They stripped away the authority that I'd prepared to use against Ereshkigal, and in the end I was dragged in front of her all naked, and mercilessly skewered over and over with spears. Since then I really have a hard time dealing with her. But why did Ereshkigal get resurrected? And on top of that, she's part of the Three Goddess Alliance? As far as her joining the Alliance, I imagine only she knows the reason. But I know why Ereshkigal was resurrected. It's you, Ishtar. When you were summoned, Ereshkigal was summoned too. I thought it strange to begin with. Why did the temple matron who successfully summoned you die? The most likely answer is that Ereshkigal killed her. She summoned not 1 but 2 goddesses. The girl that served as your vessel had quite an amusing persona. She was able to cleanly separate her good and evil sides. One became you, and the other became Ereshkigal. Impossible. An evil Ishtar and a good Ereshkigal. I get it. I've been touting my own goodness too much. Besides, I can get more offerings if I'm a tad bad, yeah?
By the way, come by my Ayana later, okay, John? I'll give you a worse scare than you'd ever get in Kerr. I see. Ishtar, the goddess of bountiful harvest, can be seen as the great Earth Mother symbolizing human life. On the other hand, Ereshkigal symbolizes human death, and is the terrible Earth Mother. The two goddesses are two sides of the same coin, and perhaps born from the same deity. The goddess nurturing life later became a goddess of death. Izanami of Japanese myths follows this pattern as well. So, if Ishtar was summoned, then by extension Ereshkigal would be too. Furthermore, if they're the same deity, so that's why we only counted a single Sumerian goddess. Wow, then what, she might have been secretly using this body of mine the whole time? The possibility does exist. Ereshkigal cannot leave Kerr. When she moved around above ground, she probably used your body, secretly like when you were asleep. I see. It is Ereshkigal's sense of death that fills Uruk now. Ereshkigal's Galu spirits remove souls from the weak and exhausted first. One such spirit must have taken King Gilgamesh's soul to Kerr. If that's the case, we still have time. We haven't yet buried the king's corpse. If we liberate his soul from the soul cages, he might wake up. That is correct, Lady Sidori. Actually, we'd be in a lot of trouble if we lost him now. King Gilgamesh's leadership is an absolute necessity if we want to defeat Gorgon. Which means we'll have to head to Kerr and retrieve his soul. Right, Senpai? That's right, Mash. Huh. Wait, you both speak of going to Kerr so easily. Isn't that a bit overzealous? It's the underworld, a world where every heroic spirit and deity is powerless. There, Ereshkigal is the absolute law. No matter what you do, you'll get captured and sentenced to skewering, you see?
Time for rescuing, not talking. Yeah, we don't get a chance like this often. Let's make sure to put King Gilgamesh deep in our debt for this. Crap, I don't like where this is going. I need to escape while I can.
Hold it right there, Ishtar, yes. You know how to get to the underworld, right? So hurry up and guide us there, yes. It's fine. John will make the third goddess fall as well, yes. Wait, you fiery meathead! Let go! Let go of me! Dumazid, the god of shepherds, isn't there anymore. We can't be resurrected if we die, so why do you want to go to the underworld?
Three days remain until Gorgon arrives. We have our next mission. Alright, this one. Oh, yeah, that's a long one. We'll be doing that one in the next episode then, so I'll see you guys then. Bye!